A story a week, the mind's masterpiece, a work of art from heart to heart. Tales of wonder, wonder she inspires. Upon her canvas, worlds are built, hearts are healed, hopes restored, dreams revealed, puzzles solved, faiths take flight, good works are born. A story a week. Sit back and relish this week's story. Blossoms from the heart.
Oh, to you, dear mama.
It was a breezy afternoon and spring had just begun to whisper its arrival. 10-year-old Songi walked down the street with his mom on their way to buy some school supplies. His mom couldn't help but admire the tiny flower buds beginning to bloom along the roadside. She even stopped to take photos, enchanted by the soft pinks, bright yellows, and the deep purples that painted the landscape. Songi noticed the glow on his mom's face and smiled at her. "Mom, do you really like flowers that much?" "Yes, Songi, flowers always bring a special kind of joy to my heart. Spring and summer are my favorite seasons because of them." Her eyes sparkled with excitement. Songi looked up at her curiously. "Really? What's your favorite flower, Mama?" She thought for a moment, then smiled. "Honestly, I love all flowers." That's interesting. But Mom, I have been by your side for 10 years now. How come I've never noticed that flowers make you so happy?" "Oh, my dear, I didn't realize you didn't know that. But you've seen the videos I make of flowers every year, right?" "Yes, you even have a whole collection of flower videos." "Exactly. They are so dear to me. Whenever I go through them, my heart fills with happiness. On rough days, watching those videos can instantly lift my mood." She smiled at her son, who smiled back at her, squeezing her hand. As they continued their errand, an idea began to form in Songi's mind. He wanted his mom to feel that joy every single day, not just when she saw flowers outside. If flowers made her happy, he would find a way to surround her with them. Later that evening, after dinner, Songi pulled his father aside and whispered his plan. "Dad, I want to do something special for Mommy, but I need your help. I want us to decorate your bedroom with flowers, lots of them, especially Mommy's study corner. She works so hard for us. I want her to feel happy every time she walks in there." His father smiled, touched by his son's thoughtfulness. "That's a beautiful idea, son, because your mom truly loves flowers, but real flowers might be costly." Songi's face fell, but his father placed a reassuring hand on his shoulder. "What if we use a mix? Some fresh flowers, some artificial? We can make it look magical without worrying about them wilting." Songi's eyes lit up. "Yes, can we do it as a surprise, Dad?" His father nodded. "We'll set it up when she's at Bible study next week." That night, as Songi lay in bed, he thought about his hardworking mother, how she tirelessly cared for him and his sister, how she smiled for them even when she was exhausted. Her heart longed to show appreciation, and since flowers made her happy, why not surround her with them? For the next few days, Songi and his father planned in secret. Songi even took on extra chores to make sure everything would be perfect. They went flower shopping twice, once to scout and once to decide what would best suit the room. Finally, they settled on white artificial hanging silk vines to drape from the ceiling, with sky blue and gold peony bouquets to brighten every corner of the room. On Wednesday evening, as soon as his mother left for Bible study, Songi and his father sprang into action. They worked swiftly, carefully arranging the flowers and making sure they were securely attached to the ceiling. Mother's little study corner was transformed into a paradise of color and serenity. When they stepped back to admire their work, the room looked like a sanctuary, a place of beauty, warmth, and peace.
Mom, you light up like the springtime sky with every petal that catches your eye. I've seen you smile when the flowers appear, but I want you to feel that joy every year. So I've got a secret, a little surprise, a garden of love before your eyes. To you, dear mama.
When Sonia returned home around 10 p.m., she was surprised to see Songi still awake past his bedtime. "Welcome back, Mom. I wanted to show you something before I go to sleep," he said, his face glowing with excitement despite his drowsiness. His mom looked at her husband, then back at Songi. "What is it?" she asked, curiosity piqued. "Mom, close your eyes." She did as he asked, and he gently led her toward the bedroom. Standing at the threshold, he whispered, "Okay, now open the door." As soon as she did, a gasp escaped her lips. Flowers cascaded from above, their gentle hues making the room feel like a living painting. Her study corner had become a haven of beauty, overflowing with the very thing that made her heart glad. Tears welled in her eyes. "Songi, did you do this?" Songi beamed at his mother's reaction. "I wanted you to feel happy every time you walked into your room, and I want you to take that joy with you everywhere you go, Mom." She pulled him into a tight embrace, her heart swelling with love. "Oh, you've given me more than flowers, my love. You've given me a reminder of how deeply I am loved." After savoring the hug for a few more moments, she turned to her husband. "Now tell me how you two pulled this off." "This was all his idea," her husband said proudly. "He just wanted to see you happy, but he needed help, of course, both financially and physically to bring it to life. So we figured a mix of artificial flowers would make it last longer." She hugged Songi again. "Oh, that's so thoughtful of you, my son. Thank you." Then she turned to her husband. "I'm glad you helped him make his idea a reality. It teaches him that when a good idea is shared, love and teamwork can bring it to life." She hugged him too. Later that night, after changing into her pajamas, she sat in her study, admiring her surroundings. With a grateful smile, she whispered a quiet thank you to God. From that day on, every time she stepped into her room, she didn't just see flowers, she saw love, she saw attentiveness, and the quiet beauty of a son's heart.
A breeze in the air and the flowers bloom. I see the colors bright and new. Mom, you light up like the springtime sky with every petal that catches your